Thanks, Megan. You know, as a child, I thought culture was when they swabbed the inside of your mouth. This is a whole different thing. For the kids, art through the eyes of children who've been studying for months at the Met.
The Stamford fourth graders waited all year for their field trip to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Dana Tyler tells us it was even better than they expected.
When a painting tells a story, we call it a narrative.
All eyes are on Peter Bruegel's The Harvesters and parent volunteer Lisa Wise. The Met is the end-of-the-year field trip for these fourth graders in the Let's Look art class at the Westover Magnet Elementary School in Stamford.
We learned that when artists do landscapes like they've done here, the warm colors are typically in the front, and the cooler colors are in the back, because it helps us show perspective, right?
Impressive. These 9 and 10-year-olds have been studying perspective, color, and texture in works of art in class since September. Parent volunteers prepared them for their day at the Met with slideshows of the art they'd one day see in person, like this painting. Wise, who never studied art herself till now, says she's learning right along with the children.
They're sponges. I mean, the vocabulary, we've learned Italian words, French words. They retain the information, they retain the history. They might not get a date, but they get the gist.
I never actually took this much thought in art before. I really learned how to look at it and how to feel about art.
How do you look at art?
Shape, texture, lines, color. There's a lot of ways.
I like the horse fair.
The what?
The horse fair.
Oh, I saw the horse fair. They're all swinging around at like a used car lot or something.
Huge.
Yeah.
There are some people in this painting, somewhere in the middle ground.
Art education coordinator Helane Rheingold is the driving force behind the Let's Look art program at Westover and other schools in Stamford.
I train parent volunteers 6 or 7 times during the year, and then they go into the classroom and basically model what I've trained them to do with the children, and I think you've seen this. It's beyond just what you do with your own arts, all right? It's the ability to go somewhere and observe and then respond.
On the Met side, Associate Museum Educator Alice Schwartz has worked with Rheingold for more than 15 years. Schwartz says school programs like Let's Look are a win-win experience for all.
I can count on Helane and all of her very well-trained mother volunteers to bring the students here to the galleries. I know that they're going to have a quality experience.
Very good. Excellent. Wow, what a memory. Yes.
What's it like for a first-time visit?
Well, when we saw the slides in school and they were kind of blurry, but then when we came here, I actually got to notice all the details, and the paintings were all better than I thought they would be.
Had you been to the museum before?
No.
Tell me, what is it like to come here after studying this art and then to actually look at this? Here it is.
It feels good to be able to see it in real life. I was happy because I really wanted to take art classes.
It's time to leave the gallery, so the students line up and head back to the Met's Uris Center for Education, where all school groups begin and end their day at the museum.
Did you guys have a good time today?
Yes! The reviews are in.
Oh, the artwork was so beautiful, and I think this was a better time than in class.
Got to show one of my favorite paintings.
All the paint looks really wrinkly.
Whatever the characters in the art are feeling, that is practically the way I feel about the painting.
No, because they all were good. I don't have any.
That's a good thing to say. And these Stamford students don't leave the Met empty-handed.
At the end of every tour or visit here at the museum, schools get 1 of 2 passes, blue if you're from the 5 boroughs, green if you're outside the city, and this allows the student and 9 other family members to come back to the museum for free.
You can't beat that. Dana Tyler, CBS 2 News, Sunday morning.
Enjoy free.
Yeah, they get to bring home gifts.
How about
Very
the
nice.
kid there? He goes, yeah, I'm feeling the way the painting feels.
Beautiful.
Wrinkly and, like whatever that other kid said.
Let's turn it over to Tony Tant.